Hello friends, Brandy here with Falcon Healing Arts. I hope you're doing well. We're continuing in our spiritual healing series. In the first video, we talked about what spiritual health really means and why it's often misunderstood. So if you haven't watched that video yet, at the end of this one, you can go back and watch it and let me know if you have any questions. And then in the last video we talked about the 5 things that can darken your heart and actually prevent spiritual growth. Definitely go back and watch that one too, because you'll also learn how yoga philosophy, and certain yoga practices and techniques can help you lighten the heart again and find spiritual connection. Today, we're diving deeper into the ways traditional Chinese medicine and shamanism can help support your spiritual growth. I link both of these together because traditional Chinese medicine, what we refer to as TCM has shamanic roots, and both TCM and shamanism can affect your spiritual health in profound ways. Let's talk about TCM first. While many people know TCM mainly for acupuncture and herbal medicine, there's a lot more going on deeper under the surface when a practitioner like me is working with you. One of the most powerful aspects of Chinese medicine is that we acknowledge that humans have a special place between heaven and earth, that there is this connection between the individual and a universal power. The energy we work with comes from the Wuji, which is what this divine consciousness and energy is. It's this infinite source that was said to split off into dualities of yin and yang, and that's what we experience here on earth as humans. So we're constantly seeking a balance between these yin and yang experiences, including with our bodies and our health, and then a balance between all the aspects of the self, which have yin and yang qualities to them. So when this is flowing well, when there is no disruption, we are healthy, we are vibrant. If there is any disruption or imbalance, then we may experience a dis-ease. And this manifestation not only shows up in the body, but can also affect your spirit. In addition to physical healing, we aim to harmonize the spiritual aspects of the self. And our vital energy, known as qi in Chinese medicine, flows through tributaries or channels in the body that link up with the major organs. These are connected to this higher cosmic force. As a practitioner, I am actively channeling this energy through acupuncture, through projecting qigong. So using these tools to guide you back to spiritual equilibrium. In TCM, we are directly working with the Shen, the spirit of the self. The Shen needs peace and calm in order to soothe the mental and spiritual aspects of the self. The Shen has a huge role to play with sleep and managing stress. And so that's why I mentioned it in the last video, like when anxiety is showing up, this is often a spiritual problem. TCM also recognizes that the organs in the body actually have sub-spirits, so there's a spirit to each one. There are other spiritual aspects of acupuncture. We have ghost points and window of the heaven points, and even the names of the points have a deep and spiritual meaning that brings it back to its shamanic roots of affecting a person on this deeper level. So when the Shen is disturbed or unsettled, it can block not only your mental clarity, but your spiritual progress as well. However, with the right treatment, it will bring it all back, and these imbalances will be cleared. So this is one of the many reasons why traditional Chinese medicine is so powerful, that it is helping on the spiritual level, not just the physical, which is what Chinese medicine is known for. So I love clearing up this misconception, teaching you that you can go so much deeper with a practice that you may already be loving, a treatment that you may already be loving. So all you have to do is to find a practitioner that has this deeper intention with their healing work, and then simply be open to it. There's not much you actively need to do, and the healing process can open naturally as you open up to it. Now let's talk about shamanism. It is the oldest spiritual practice that goes back to the beginning of humanity, and it has persisted in various forms throughout the world because of its direct method with communicating with the divine. Through practices like shamanic journeys, that's actually the main practice, the main tool that we use. Also, extraction techniques, divination, soul retrievals, power animal retrievals. We use all these to open up to the spiritual realm, and this is where direct communication happens. This allows individuals to access wisdom, to heal trauma, remove spiritual blocks, and reclaim spiritual aspects of themselves that may have been lost during their lifetime. It is a deeply transformative path, which is why I was eager to integrate this into my practice. And I've used shamanic techniques many times to help people reconnect with the divine, heal emotional and spiritual wounds, and clear any blocks standing in their way. And as people access these spiritual realms and find more spiritual power in their lives, they start to see the physical, mental, and emotional aspects of themselves heal as well. And this is where they experience true holistic health, because it's often the spiritual aspect that has been missing all along. They're then able to approach life with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. So just like with TCM, shamanism only requires that you be open to working with the spiritual realm. Now, sometimes I do teach these shamanic techniques to my clients in order for them to access these realms on their own. However, I have learned that it is best when someone is mentally and emotionally well prepared, that they need to be fully grounded in order to handle these experiences. So what does this all mean for you? These practices can be incredibly effective tools for spiritual healing and also complement the physical and emotional work that you're already doing. So if any of this sounds intriguing to you, I would love to work with you one-on-one, either in person or online, to guide you through these powerful healing methods. So we have one more video in this series coming up next week where I will be talking about my own personal journey. I think this will be very interesting for you because I'll be answering a lot of questions that I've been getting lately, especially about whether all these practices are compatible with Christianity. So I'll be telling you my personal story, how I have figured all of this out. And I believe it's important to share because I know that some of you are on a similar path. Before you go, friend, let me know if you enjoyed this video by giving it a like. Please share it with a friend who could use this support, and subscribe to this channel if you are not already, so you could soak in even more holistic wellness wisdom. I look forward to connecting with you next week in our last spiritual healing video of this series. Until then, well wishes, friend.